What's up, Gemini? Welcome to your mid-month reading. Let's see what messages Spirit has for you for the rest of October. What messages does Spirit have for the rest of the month of October for Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus? What messages does Spirit have at this current time for Sun, Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus? Okay, so we got the King of Pentacles, Ten of Swords, Knight of Pentacles, the Five of Swords, Queen of Swords, the Nine of Cups, and the Star. And at the bottom, you have the Five of Pentacles. Sorry, Five of Pentacles. What I'm seeing here is some of you might be ending a job. Some of you might be quitting and looking for another source of income. With the King of Pentacles here, to the Ten of Swords, to the Knight of Pentacles. I definitely see you guys going elsewhere. And really, for those of you that are contemplating whether or not you should quit a job, I see you making the decision to do so. With this Ten of Swords energy here. I think one of your main reasons I'm seeing here for moving forward with this decision is because you're just tired of the pettiness. Like, you kind of want to cut out whatever, there might be some workplace drama that's currently happening for you, but others of you, I think that you're just in your heads, right? Five of Swords. I think that you're just in your heads about what it is that you want to do, and I just don't think that you're finding fulfillment in your current place of work. And so I see you definitely cutting out, even when you quit, I see you cutting ties off with people that you work with. Like, maybe you're really close with a coworker or two, and I just kind of see you leaving them behind as you move forward. And it's nothing against them. I just think that that particular connection has served its purpose. And I see you guys being more in your power with this Queen of Swords, just really cutting off anything that isn't serving you in terms of emotional fulfillment, right? With the Nine of Cups here. I don't know if you're just not feeling this emotional attachment to what it is that you're doing, or if you're looking for more of a purpose in what you do for a living, but I see you healing that. Like, I see you getting a job that that really aligns with what it is that you're looking to do, and I really see you just leaving behind kind of like an old way of thinking, an old way of doing. So I feel like this just further solidifies that decision that you'll be making to leave a job for some of you, and this might put you in your head, right? But then it's like you just get this like brand new kind of passionate view forward. And so where you might be, because some of you might just up and quit, like legitimately you'll be at work, something kind of is the last straw, and I see you just bouncing, right? And so that might put you in your head because you're like, oh, like, I don't want to struggle financially. And so you start to question whether or not that was the right decision. But again, with the Ten of Swords, it's a finite kind of outcome. So I don't see you returning. Even if you want to, it's kind of like you don't get the opportunity to. And others of you, I see you leaving. But either way, your fears become replaced with, like I said, with like this passionate new beginning. You stand in your power. You have more creativity. Yeah, I see right here. I see you moving forward with the Eight of Cups. Like, I see you just walking away. And so I feel like for the month of October, when it comes to your purpose, when it comes to how you make your money, I think you guys are kind of in that path of questioning if this is something you want to do for a really long time, or if this is something you want to continue to do. And so I do see career changes for some of you. Let's see, what other messages do we have for the sign of Gemini? Okay, so you have the Eight of Coins, the Empress, Two of Swords, Seven of Cups, the Four of Cups, the Four of Pentacles, and then at the bottom again you have the Ten of Swords. For whatever reason, Spirit really wants to talk about work for you. Some of you might be at a crossroads right now where you have no clue what you want to do, because I mean, the center energy of that is the Seven of Cups. You have choices, you have options, right? And so with the Eight of Pentacles to the Empress, I see you guys really standing in your power this month to ensure that any decision you make is going to be a final decision. So again, I see some of you leaving a job and sticking through with it. Maybe you felt like you just weren't appreciated, or maybe you kept getting passed up for promotions, or just any little thing that kind of puts you in your head. And so then some of you have like started looking for jobs. Some of you have been online applying, inquiring with friends, that kind of situation. Some of you haven't quite found the job that you want at this point in time. So I see you, for some of you that haven't quit yet, I see, if I could speak, I still see you holding on to that particular job. But no matter what, like no matter how I'm looking at this, for some of you, if not most of you, there will be a career change. It's like you can hold on to this job for now, but no matter what, like there will be an ending when it comes to that. Those of you that know you're slacking at work, make sure that you start holding up your end of the deal here if you're not looking for work, because I do see you getting fired. So again, those of you that need to show up and where it doesn't apply that you're looking for a job and you're pretty content, but you're also not doing everything that you can to solidify your position there, you really need to step up your game, because you do have people that are watching you. You might have even gotten warnings about this. But yeah, those of you that are wondering, if this is the right decision, with the Star to the Ten of Cups, I'm going to go ahead and say, yeah, it is. Again, some of you might be unsure as to what route you want to go, right? With the Seven of Cups, with the Two of Swords. But, I mean, Gemini, you're an air sign, right? So the fact that you're in your head, I mean, what's new? So the way I see it is, I think that the only thought right now in your head is if it's the right decision to make, as to leave, yes. And it's okay if you're being picky about what it is you want to do and how it is you want to move about that. But yeah, Spirit is saying, you're good to go with that Star and that Ten of Cups. I see you being taken care of. I see your family being taken care of. So again, I mean, you're very logical thinkers, right? You're really good at communicating. So I see any interview that you go on going very well in your favor. And so, yeah, I would say take that leap of faith. 831, as I looked up, those of you that don't know, 831 means I love you, but it also means the universe is got your back. So at this point, so you know the universe is behind you on whatever decision you make. All right, what other messages do we have? What love messages do we have for the sign of Gemini? For the ones that came here for love, what love messages do we have for the sign of Gemini? Okay. Interesting. So you have the Eight of Wands, the King of Pentacles again, Eight of Cups, the Page of Cups, Tower, Empress, Ace of Cups, the Knight of Pentacles, and the Ten of Swords. Again, this reading is talking about endings. A lot of you are really contemplating an ending here. So for those of you who the job, losing a job, oh, and at the bottom, sorry, Judgment. So those of you that haven't resonated yet with walking away from a position, I see here this King of Pentacles, right? We got the King of Pentacles from the beginning. Like I said, I felt like it was more of like a boss. For some of you, being that this portion here is like love, I'm seeing fast movement away from a King of Pentacles. So no matter what, even if the job portion isn't resonating, you're moving away from a King of Pentacles. Some of you could be moving out. King of Pentacles could be a father figure. Others of you, you are moving away from a King of Pentacles, and that's what's putting you in your mind, because some of you might be in a relationship where you rely majority of the time financially on this King of Pentacles. But either way, I see you walking away with the Eight of Cups into this Page of Cups energy. And so some of you feel like you're downgrading, right? Because maybe you're used to a certain lifestyle. Maybe you're used to, again, having this extra source of income. And so a lot of you feel like, man, like you're downgrading, right? And that's where the Tower moment's coming in. It's hitting you because you're kind of like, well, was that really the smart thing to do? Is it the smart thing to do? But again, the Empress yet again, right? So it's about you standing in your power and you ultimately finding love for yourself. But I do see a Knight of Pentacles coming in. Knights are usually immature energy. It's a little bit more mature than a page, but it's usually like a quick kind of energy. So this could be just like a passionate, this could be you hook up with someone and then it turns into love, right? So some of you could be experiencing like a one-night stand or just a casual hookup, and you both end up having like admiration towards each other, right? Like you admire him, or sorry, Knight of Pentacles, right? So that could be male or female, it doesn't matter. It's all energy. But you could be admiring this this Knight of Pentacles, and same thing. I mean, you both are looking at each other, right? You have the cup in the middle. So it's like, for some of you, you might have children. For others of you, you might have pets, vice versa, for both scenarios. But I definitely do see you, if you're not the younger person in this dynamic, then the person you're attracting is younger. But either way, there's like a age difference here. And this comes after an ending, right? After a Ten of Swords. But what I am seeing here is with this Empress, Ace of Cups, Knight of Pentacles, there might be hidden emotions is what this is looking like. And I feel that if for whatever reason, the reason that someone is hiding these emotions, because it's kind of like, well, we're just strictly hooking up, we didn't want any kind of strings attached. I see that either A, coming to an end with the Ten of Swords, by you guys not dealing with each other for a period of time. And this is like a judgment call, right? And so I see somebody ends up spying on the other. And then there's like a beginning, like a new beginning, right? Between you and this Knight of Pentacles. So this could be someone that you used to deal with, someone that you're currently dealing with. But either way, if something ends with someone that you have feelings for, this is how you're gonna know it's for you. If something ends or has ended with someone that was a casual situation, and you know that there's feelings there, like you have feelings for this person, just know this is your confirmation. That person does have feelings for you, but you guys right now are being guided to end this, because something about casual needs to turn into something permanent. So it's like, it's that cliche, you don't know what you have till it's gone. So for those of you that are kind of like, wow, we had such an attraction to each other, we had chemistry, like, you know, you guys were good together in and outside of the bedroom, like that's who I'm talking about. That's who this applies for. So just know right now, you guys are being guided to a period without each other, and you do need to have patience, because again, like, if you're constantly being that person that is being overbearing or overwhelming to the person that you're interested in, it might not go in your favor, because to a degree people like clingy, but to another degree I feel that when someone says that they no longer want to participate in any kind of dynamic with you, like, you have to respect it, but in a way you kind of have to let people make their own decision. And for some of you, that decision ends up turning into something that turns into your favor, is how I see it. I just saw the Wheel of Fortune. All right, for singles, What's coming for singles in the month of October, for the rest of October? For the rest of October, what's coming for singles? It's got a lot of cards that came out. Hold on. Okay, so you have the Eight of Pentacles. You have the Two of Swords. Seven of Wands. Nine of Pentacles. Sorry, Nine of Swords. So some of you are about to be single. Some of you are going to stay single. Queen of Swords. Let's see here. The Six of Pentacles. And then last one is the Two of Pentacles. At the bottom, you have the Emperor. Okay, so from what I'm seeing here, for singles, a lot of you have been focused on your work. But at the same time, it's kind of like you shielded off to love for the time being. I think that some of you have just been put in your heads for far too long about your relationships not working out, that you've decided to just block it off. Right, with the Seven of Wands, you're like, yeah, some of you are trying, I don't know why, you're trying really hard not to think about love. You're trying really hard not to want to have a dynamic, to need a dynamic is what I'm seeing. And for some of you, that's causing you stress with the Nine of Swords, Queen of Pentacles, Six of Pentacles, Two of Pentacles. I'm just seeing here that a lot of you are in your head about love in general, but maybe like a past love situation that some of you might be healing from. But at the same time too, I feel that if you are genuinely wanting love, I'm seeing that you guys are kind of blocking that for yourself, right? So a lot of the time when you manifest, you kind of have to not necessarily focus on what it is that you want. You just have to know that you want it, right? So some of you might be in your head about like with that Nine of Swords and the Two of Swords, some of you might be in your head as to, do I really want this, right? So when you're unsure, the universe is unsure, because you have to know for certain that this is what you want. And so I feel like the Emperor, sometimes that's like my God card, or like the main angel, or like the main spirit guide for you. I feel like you have someone that's been watching you. A higher being has been watching over you, trying to help you manifest. But a lot of the time they can't, because they don't know what you want, because you don't know what you want. So some of you really need to continue to heal, and not be so closed off to love, right? It's fine that you're focusing on self right now with work, right? There's nothing wrong with that. But again, it's like, you can't complain about not having something if you don't even know what that something is or what that should look like. And so some of you just need to, maybe you guys need to journal. Maybe you have been journaling, right? Maybe you need to start like a vision board. You just need to start something that allows you to articulate to yourself about what it is that you want in a partner, so that you don't have to have these Nine of Swords moments, right? Because some of you have been put in those situations where maybe you're blocked. Someone blocked you, or you blocked someone, and it's put you in your head, but you stood in your power with the Queen of Swords, and you said, no, like, until things can be balanced, until equal give and take is a reality, I don't see you, even though you have Two of Pentacles here, I don't see you tipping the scales. It's kind of like, nope, I'm just going to stand here and I'm going to hold these Two Pentacles, and until I see changes, I'm not going to do anything about it. So needless to say, for the rest of October, for some of you, you do not have new love coming in. For others of you, I just lit the deck. You might have a King of Swords, the Queen of Swords. Some of you might meet your match. Some of you might meet somebody that is and or seems as detached as you do, but really you both are looking for the same thing. So you might be meeting someone that's like feeling you out and you're feeling them out. But you guys find that you have a lot in common. And so maybe that's what's putting you in your head, because you're like, oh, I didn't see this coming. And so some of you might be meeting someone that that has kind of like the same alignment with you, wants kind of the same things. And if not, it's very similar. So you're definitely going to be running into someone that you have a lot in common with. That could be a potential love situation. Let's see. You know, I'm not guided to do these tonight. So let's go ahead and do the oracle cards. Give you a few oracles at the same time. All right. Let's just, okay. You have ice, other side, lies, the woods, and then at the bottom you have grief. For some of you, I'm seeing you guys are going to see another side of somebody, and it's going to force you to be cold towards them. You're going to be forced to be isolated from them, because you're going to see another side to them that you didn't realize existed. And with lies in the woods, you know, nothing good ever really happens in the woods, especially at night, is like what I'm hearing. And so what I'm really seeing is that whoever this person that you are being guided to cut off and to isolate yourself from, this one's going to make you pretty sad, because this is someone that's close to you. Others of you, maybe you thought that this person was close to you. Yeah, this twirled around. You have the Six of Cups. So this is someone you've known for a while. So what I'm really seeing here is some of you are going to have to really detach yourself from someone, and it's going to be hard. Others of you might have lost a pet. Here, Pet Cemetery. Some of you have lost a pet, especially with the other side. And with ice. Yeah. So okay, here's what I see. A couple stories. Some of you have lost a pet, and you're feeling grief, right? But it's the idea that I feel like you're feeling regret, like maybe you didn't spend enough time with them, or you didn't do everything you wanted to do with them. But Spirit's saying that, like, they're fine, like they made it to the other side, right? Like, there's grandma, there's, you know what I mean? So they're filled with people that maybe older people, older relatives, or just, you know, they're surrounded by love is all I can see. Yeah, 222 as I said that. So for others of you, you might be going through some kind of loss right now. Someone has passed, if not a pet, it's an actual person. And yeah, I'm seeing like a lot of sadness. Like, look at like she's crying, right? So again, a little bit of a heavy toll here, but for those of you that lost a pet, they're okay. For those of you that have lost a loved one, they're also okay. I am seeing that they're surrounded by, like, the creature comforts is what kind of came to mind. So whatever that looks like to them, just know that they're okay. Others of you, you are going to see another side to somebody, and it's going to feel like a loss. It's going to feel like that person died to you because of the fact of you removing yourself, and because of how close you guys are. So I'm really seeing that you might be experiencing some loss and grief, because of that, because of what you found out about a person, or because what you're going to find out about a person. Let's see, are there any more messages? Let's see. King of Cups, yeah, King of Cups. 6, okay. Last message. Pull 3 cards. You have the Tower, the 3 of Candles, and the 4 of Candles. Tower, 3 of Candles, 4 of Candles. The last message that Spirit wants, yeah, and the Fool. Okay, that's what I thought. And the Sun. Sorry. Sun. Fool. Last message that I have, a lot of you that are looking forward to your future. I feel like, again, there wasn't very many messages in terms of love. So I do see this is kind of work-related, future-related. Just know that if things are falling apart at work, or you're in your head about something that you're doing, just know that it's being guided, because this is moving you towards your future, right? This is 3 of Wands. This is something that you're going to be looking forward to. This is something that's going to create stability in your household with the 4 of Wands. And you're being guided to a new beginning with the Fool and the Sun, and you're going to be really happy of the decision that you make this month or in the months to come. Some of you, it could be 3 or 4 months before you actually make a decision to leave a job, which would be fitting because, I mean, we're starting the new year, right? 2025. So, yeah, these are the messages that Spirit has for you, Gemini. Hopefully some of this resonated and helps. I'll catch you guys on the next one.